Yo guys, welcome to day 2 of me having COVID. So, in a way, I feel better than I did last night. So last night I had a dreadful sleep. I was, up till about 2:30. So basically, I thought there was a cut on my face. Almost, it wouldn't. So I was up until about 2:30 in the morning, just I couldn't not sleep, I found every time I lay down, it would get a layer of phlegm underneath my throat. Then I think I was a little bit nervous, thinking, oh shit, am I going to not wake up because I'm going to choke on phlegm and then die? So that was in my head, and then I was like, oh god. And then I did eventually fell asleep, and I did wake up because obviously I'm doing this video. But that was going through my head quite a lot last night, thinking, oh shit, what if I choke? Because when I was going to fall asleep, I was like, and I'd cough, oh god, I'd cough some phlegm out, but then as I breathed in, it'd be like, and then it would go back down. It was weird, I've never had that before. So I was a bit a bit nervous to fall asleep basically, but it was all good. So today it's more of my throat is in very tickly, and it's just sore, really sore from coughing so much, and then you cough and there's a bit of like blood in your phlegm, shit, but yeah, no, that's what I've done. So basically, I went to have my PCR test this morning. The test results should come tomorrow. So yeah, it's pretty boring really. Blocked nose, sore throat, same shit, different day with this COVID stuff. Pretty much, that is it. But some of my precautions I'm doing due to having it, I have upped. So normally I do colomycin, which is like a breathing nebulizer, and DNAs. So I have normally I do my DNAs on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I do my colomycin morning and night every day. So I've kept my colomycin all good every day, but I have upped to the DNAs to every single day as well. So normally when I am ill, I'll up the DNAs every single day, which is just another type of way of getting mucus up. I did skip my AccuFlow, which is basically a vibrating tool. So normally when I am fit and well, I use this thing called AccuFlow. No, not AccuFlow. And I'll try to find it. I'll show you instead of me saying it. I'm sure I just... Where is it? Oh, I've just taken it upstairs. Hang on, 1 sec. Oh, let's go. Watching the football. Wales are playing and Wales are winning. So, yeah, I think I am a bit out of breath than I normally am. So, that was just going upstairs, and I think I'm a little bit out of breath. So yeah, I think that's another side effect, but because I'm never normally this out of breath going upstairs. So, as you can tell, I am coughing. That's very sore. Normally, I use this Aerobica, and I use that to bring up all the phlegm. So, I'm only just noticing this, but running upstairs I was quite out of breath, so that can be a side effect, obviously. But I'm never normally out of breath. But the thing is, I am bunged up, I have got a cold, so it's understandable to be out of breath, I'm guessing. But yeah, so normally I use this thing called the Aerobica. Looking at it, trying to read it. So this one, all this does, and that'll vibrate then your chest, which will make you cough and bring up your mucus. But at the moment, I'm not struggling to bring mucus up, and I'm not struggling to cough because I'll cough because of my sore throat, and then I'll bring up mucus anyway. So me, on my personal opinion, I am skipping these tonight. It drives Sydney insane. She hates it when I skip my medicine, but my personal opinion, what is the point of doing this machine, which is going to try and make me cough, which I'm coughing anyway, and I'm coughing so much that it's hurting my throat, and it's absolutely in agony. So, my personal opinion, if I'm coughing up phlegm anyway without using this, happy days. Because that's what this is basically does. Vibrates, and then it back and forth. So I'll try and get an inside. So, That's the inside of it. So like, see that little flap there, that white thing, that'll go back and forth like that, and then that'll yeah. But yeah, no, that's how that works. And then, so I personally skip that. I do all my colomycin and that, obviously the medicine that does do it, because that's obviously going to help and that. But me personally, I skip this just because it's going to be more relaxing and more comfortable for myself. But yeah, I think I'm going to have a much better sleep tonight than I did yesterday. But it's just boring. Obviously, you're not allowed to go out anywhere. You're not allowed to do anything. So yeah, it's shit. But yeah, no, I'm doing all right. Feeling a bit me, but it is what it is. But I'm quite shocked. Like, I've been isolating for 18 months not to get it, and then I'm just going to get it anyway. So, and I've got it at a reasonable, not a reasonable time, but on the 28th, which is Monday. It is currently Thursday. So from that point onwards, on the 28th, you're allowed to crack on and go to work with COVID and all that. So, and I was thinking, I wouldn't be able to work like this. I'd feel rough as hell. So, but then makes you wonder, should you go to work with a cold anyway? Like, obviously since COVID, no one goes in with COVID, but then if you were ill with a cold, you're not supposed to technically be going in then, but it's obviously, life's got to go on. Like, you can't keep blooming isolating. You've got all these government grants and shit like that. Time off work, you get 500 quid and stuff. But I've got it just in before the point of going back to work where you can go to work with COVID. So I think I'm off. My boss said I'm off. I work shift, so I do 4 on 4 off, but I'm off until Monday, because that's the 28th when you're allowed to go back in. So I can go back in then on the 28th, which is my night shift. So I'm normally Saturday, Sunday day this week, but I'm going to have Saturday off, Sunday off, and then go back into work Monday night, Tuesday night, then have another 4 off. So it's not too bad, but it is what it is. That's the way it is. Yeah, that's a bit of an update. Bit of a longer video, this 7 minutes. Not too bad. But yeah, that's just day 2 really. I think day 3 tomorrow is just going to be even less symptoms and shit like that. That's my prediction. Tomorrow's going to be even less and nothing at all. But yeah, so if that is the case, obviously waiting for tomorrow morning for the results. So that's happy days, and I will see if the results are positive. They've been positive twice with the lateral flow test, so don't see why they won't be positive. But then I'm guessing if they're not positive with those, I'm allowed to go to work. So see what happens. But yeah, tomorrow morning I'll know, and I'll give you one final update tomorrow on day 3. But I think it's just going to be a downhill back to normal now. So yeah, not really nothing to report. So catch you guys soon. Ta-ra.